you came to Monmouth as a graduate student, correct?
Yes. Yep.
And where was your undergrad degree?
University of Scranton.
And what made you select Monmouth?
Monmouth, it was, I needed to get back home from Pennsylvania, so that was one part. So I'm from Ocean County. And then the other part was the course offerings in public policy, and then certainly Professor McDonald's coastal law and policy at that time. So that it was environmental coursework mixed in with the legal and policy stuff that certainly drew me back to Monmouth.
And have you always been interested in environmental issues?
Certainly environmental. Not from my first day freshman year, but certainly as my coursework went along there, different government poli sci courses, history courses, I was definitely drawn more towards the environmental stuff now.
And when did the idea of law school enter your mind?
It was definitely towards the end of my undergraduate studies, and then it was I wanted to come to Monmouth to make sure that's exactly what I wanted to do, maybe get some more experience. And I was able to do that working for the state, working for nonprofits, and then eventually on to law school after that.
You have some great internships behind you. Do you mind telling us a little
Absolutely.
bit about a couple of them?
So while I was at Monmouth, I guess I'll start there, I worked for New Jersey Future, which is a smart growth organization out of in Trenton, nonprofit there. And they don't deal as much with the coastal stuff, but it's definitely smart growth planning, transit hubs, things of that nature. So I was able to get policy experience, policy research experience, legal research experience there. While I was in law school, I interned at the Attorney General's office in their environmental permitting and planning division. Again, doing more land use stuff, not a ton of coastal stuff. But then my second year after law school, I was able to intern at NRG Energy, which is one of the things that drew me to that was certainly the coastal energy projects and things like that. So I've been able to get some great experience, and I guess to speak to the public rights work I did with the Institute, while it was a little while ago, that definitely laid a foundation for things I was able to speak to at internships, at interviews, that I've done legal research and policy research, and kind of leverage the experience here to other employers.
Terrific. And how did you like law school?
Loved law school.
I did too.
Yeah.
I went to Vermont Law School
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I miss it every day.
And I guess the other thing I want to say is the great thing about the UCI is that it brings, this panel's a great representation. It brings together, scientists with, a pure science focus to the, softer science folks like myself, policy stuff. It's a great mix. And, again, I just want to thank the UCI for having me and for the opportunity to speak today.